let's begin exploring how to set up your ads, and it all starts with your ad goals, and that can be confusing because
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
some people will tell you, well, you should drive leads, or some people will say, oh, get traffic to your website, or some people will say, get branding, or some people will say you need direct sales or email signups, and there's so much noise. What do you do? How do you decide what you need in your unique situation? Well, let's break it down. If you need some basic action, for example, download a free app, watch my video, just take them to that action, right? It's really simple. Sometimes they can watch the video right on, even on like Facebook, or sometimes they just have to, they're one click away from the app, or they're one click away from going somewhere where you need them to go, if that action is simple and often free. What you do want to be careful of is just driving basic traffic that has no particular goal in mind. For example, like I'll have traffic go to my website, but what are they going to do there? So you need some kind of a conversion event. It might be an email sign up, it might be a purchase, it might be an app download, some goal that is concrete so that you can structure your entire ad around that goal, starting from the targeting to the form of how you actually create your ad and everything in between. So you need conversion of something. You define the conversion event. It might be a sale, it might be an email sign up, something like that. Now, if it's an impulse buy, maybe like something under $10, that people don't have to think too much. You can take them right to the sales page. Sometimes the impulse buy is precisely not the goal. Sometimes the impulse buy is not the goal, but actually a beginning of a funnel, because it's rare that in case your product, let's say, is $10, that you'll spend under $10 to convert cold traffic to buy that $10 product. What really is often the goal is to sell the $10 product in the hope of that product pleasing that consumer, so that consumer goes on to buy more of your products, maybe something higher end, maybe your $100 product, maybe your $1,000 product. And if a person does that, then guess what? If they bought a $10 product, then went on to buy a $50 product, then went on to buy a $1,000 product, well, they just spent $1,060 with you. So for that type of a more complex multi-tier funnel, sure, you can spend $50, $100, $200 if that's possible in your ecosystem of how you sell. So sometimes it isn't possible to sell. Like the dream is often to spend $5 but sell something for $10, or spend $5 but at least sell something for $5.01, so you can keep on doing this. But if you have more products to sell or more services to sell that are higher end later in your sales funnel, then you can spend way more. You can spend $100 to make a $10 sales, knowing that somewhere down the line that consumer might spend a lot more money. So impulse buys aren't actually that simple. So sometimes they're the end in themselves, but it's better if they're not. And then there's, the bigger decisions, right? If your goal is really, let's say, to sell some $1,000 product or $5,000 product, then your consumers are not going to buy that, like on day one, right? They'll see your ad, hello, I'm so-and-so, I don't know you, buy my $5,000 thing. That just doesn't happen. So you need to warm them up with a funnel. The funnel can either start with a free email sign up, like a free giveaway so that people give you their email to get it, or in fact, with an impulse buy of something small but still good, so that they enjoy that and then they feel comfortable moving on to more expensive products of yours. So these are the basics of how to think through what's the end result, end goal of your ads. And once you have thought through this, then when you create your ads, you'll know exactly how to target the ads in the right way to achieve your goal.